So your life changed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
What'd you do in terms of your diet change or what?
You know what? As far as my diet change, I've changed from around the amount of my red meat intake. As far as a lot of, I try to stay organic, but everything says organic
right,
now.
Yeah. What do you believe? I know you guys got to get it right. The standards of organic. We
Everything says organic.
Everything organic.
But as far as sugars, I stay away from sugars. I stay away from. I try to stay away from dairy also. And a lot of time I hunt. I'm a big time hunter, and so the red meat that I do eat is mostly venison or elk. Something that I kill, yeah.
Yeah, Leonard knows
and it's good for you. Yeah, it's really good for you.
Now, Todd didn't experience any symptoms. What are some of the symptoms, Rocco?
Well, the sad case in a lot of circumstances, there are no real symptoms until the diagnosis. It's one of these silent diseases, but there are some indicators from time to time in some cases. If you have trouble urinating, if you're going to the bathroom a lot, if there's blood in the semen, blood in the urine, then those would be big flags. But by the time you get to that stage, it's probably a little more serious than the stage where Todd was at. The earlier the better, and the key is let's stay on top of it. You know, exercise, good diet, moderation in all things, and regular testing. So critical because we get it early. And it's not a death sentence. People are worried about my sexual performance, worried about this, worried about that. Guys, the single worst cause of erectile dysfunction is death, right? There ain't no blue pill after that. We keep you alive. There are options for intimacy. You're dead. That's it. A stiff is the last time you're going to be called that.
Yeah. A stiff man, not the kind you want to be called.
That's right.
That's right.
That's true.
So now you get it. You're healthy. You're working out again, and in terms of your life's change, you regulate what you eat and you monitor everything else. What do you tell young men or men in general, like myself, when you got an audience? What do you tell them about your disease?
Well, first off, I don't know how it is here, but in the States, if you go get a regular physical, if you don't say you want a PSA, they won't check the box for a PSA. That's not included in the regular physical. So I always tell guys, since my situation, I talk to guys about making sure you get a physical and make sure you ask to get a PSA.
Now, if you were going to look at a few things to help, it's genetics. A lot of it's genetics, and it hits a certain demographics more than other demographics. Now, if we can do things like intake of water, will that help?
Well, look, hydration is a great thing. Moderation in your diet. I mean, getting, not having a high fat diet, high saturated fat diet, lots of, fresh ingredients in your diet. Don't be immoderate in your use of alcohol. These things, like one of the single best things is cooked tomatoes. So nice pizza, not too much cheese.
That's right.
That's a great thing for your prostate health.
Honestly, that's one thing I've started eating. I hate tomatoes, but I heard tomatoes are so
tomatoes
so
has lycopene in it, which is great, and if it's cooked, it's even better for the body than fresh in terms of being able to absorb.
And what really amazed me is the fact that it parallels in terms of numbers the same amount as breast cancer.
Well, that's the incredible thing. 1 in 9 women, 1 in 7 men. 2012, 23,000 women diagnosed in Canada, 26,000 men diagnosed with prostate cancer. 4,800 women tragically died of breast cancer. Over 4,000 men died of prostate cancer. You'd have no clue, based on the ratio of pink to blue out there. I mean, women are the smarter sex. There's no question. They understand, and they're prepared to talk about their experience. And we're so fortunate to have Todd as such an eloquent spokesperson to give guys a shake and say, hey, take control of your health. I love the way Todd puts it. We owe it to our families. This is, people say, it's not a manly thing. Man up.
That's right.
Take control of your health, because you owe that to the people around you, and you owe it to yourself.
Absolutely. Agree. Absolutely. That's very, very true. And we got to get a blue tie.
We're gonna
like
fix
blue tie. We got blue
tie.
You got your blue shoe, and you guys got it going on.
And lots of information at prostatecancer.ca, so if people want to learn more, and we can get people some help.
Check out the website. And girls out there, again, if it's up to us, we're not going to go. But we love you, you love us, and you get your fathers, your brothers, your cousins, hey, push them out there. And the older they get, as soon as that 35, 40 mark hits, they start getting get that PSA test. And check out the box. It's $30. It's no biggie. And like I said, it could save your life. And again, my belief is at Fashion Studio 7, moderation. Moderation in everything good for you, abstinence for everything bad for you. Load up, guys, load up on your tomato sauce, your tomato paste. Chop that tomatoes down, because let me tell you something, it is a prostate cancer fighter. Any last words, Rocco?
Again, this is just my thanks to Todd for his courage, and a lot of guys, unfortunately, these things happen to, and they just want to forget about it, and they want to focus on their own thing, and I get that, I understand that, but when one is willing to go out there and share that story, because as you said, you know, things happen for a reason, and I know that you're going to be saving other men's lives,
right.
and good on you, man.
Thank you.
Last word to you.
Just thank you for having me here, number one. But my dream at the end of all this is not only to save lives, but, you know, they have the pink gloves and the pink shoes for football. My dream one day is, even if it's a weekend for football, whatever sports, hockey, baseball, whatever it may be, what's wrong with blue gloves and blue socks and a blue
Father's Day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's, why can't we do it?
Why can't
we do it? If the women can do it,
Yeah. So we got to man it up. You know, we got to man it up. We can put on the blue socks. And, hey, in something that men, we got to come together.
There we go.
There we go. All right. You know something? It's as men, we think we're so powerful, nothing's going to happen. We're not. And our mortality rate is a little bit higher than women's. You guys do live longer than us. And so as men, hey, ladies, if you guys want a partner that's going to keep on having sex, it's going to not, you know, it's not going to hurt when they pee and stuff like that. Hey, they got to take the test. And it's important, because if men are dying of this stuff, man, it's about time that we men get to the doctor, start sharing with each other, and forget this political silence that we're afraid to share things with us. And below the waist, hey, it happens to everybody. You know, everybody's subject to that. And if you fall into that risk category, go to the website, take a look at it, and see if you're a particular man, or if you're a guy watching this, if you fall into that high-risk category. And if you do, make sure you check that box off. It's only $30 and it can save your life. It's going to save you years of pain, as well as, let's keep that sex life going as long as we possibly can, all right? That's when you're married, all right? So hold back on that, all right? So this is Al from Fashion Studio 7 Magazine with two excellent gentlemen saying thank you. We'll see you at our next event.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.